Hi, this is Jean from Luxe2.0. I have been tagged by Lisa of LV ReLoved to participate in a top 5 luxury regrets video. So what I'm gonna do is talk about Lisa, and her business is LV ReLoved, and she specializes in vintage Louis Vuitton. She finds items that are in exquisite condition. So if that's something you're interested in, you really need to check out her videos. I'm going to link her page in the description below. And I'm also going to invite some other really awesome women that I know are in this business, like Lia's Luxuries, who I use for all my authentication of Louis Vuitton. I highly recommend this when you are purchasing a high-end bag of any brand. But particularly for Louis Vuitton, I trust Lia with all of my needs, and she is quick, professional, inexpensive, and she provides you a certificate. Why is this important? It's important because if you buy something and it turns out to be inauthentic, you have this piece of paper that will help you get your money back. So I'm going to link her information down below too. So please visit both of them. And if you also want to participate in this luxury regrets video challenge, please put a comment down below with your page and we'll just keep growing it. It's really fun, and I'm excited to talk about my top 5. So in no particular order, but the one that stung me the worst was the Tigerama Discovery Louis Vuitton in Vert, which looked teal. I was so excited for this. It was from the men's line, but I don't care. This Josh backpack is my absolute favorite. I use it almost every day. I have 2 small kids. I have a lot of stuff to carry. So when I saw teal, which is my ultimate favorite color, in a monogram canvas, I was ready to go. So the day it was going to release, I was ready at the time, bought it online, got it delivered to my house, was so excited. I did an unboxing video. I'll link that below. And I used it for a week, and what I noticed was the corners were rubbed off. I'm sorry, I used it for a week. I used it twice. To go to the gym, I took it off, put it in a locker, put it back on, and went home. Corners were completely rubbed off. I was like, nope, sorry, not for $2,400. If it looks this bad now, and it's gonna have 0 resale value. So if you have that kind of money to just buy it and destroy it, cool, but I don't. I usually buy things, use them, sell them, and then buy more. So that was my #1 regret, because I loved it so much and I wanted it so badly, and then to have the quality not be up to par was really disappointing for me. #2, I wanted to love these bags so much because of the patterns. I had an aquarelle watercolor Blanc Speedy 30, only were released overseas. So I was stoked to get one, and I got it at a great price. Also, Steven Sprouse Roses Speedy 30. I adore roses. It's one of my favorite prints. Love everything about it. You can see I have the pochette here. That's the last man standing in my collection for roses. So I wanted to love these, but man, I am not a Speedy girl. I don't like them. I tried the organizers, but personally, for me, I need a crossbody at this stage in my life. Maybe at some point I'll be able to, use a handbag better, but I just couldn't make it work. And I couldn't justify holding on to these expensive bags in my closet that were so beautiful, but I didn't use them. So I sold them. So that's my regret. Not that I didn't love the print, it just didn't work for me. So I regret that it didn't work for me, but I'm happy that they went to people who love them and are using them. Next up, the Neverfull. Neverfull MM. First Louis Vuitton I bought new. Went to the store, walked in, I'm like, hey, suburban mom, here for my staple Neverfull bag. And they laughed at me, and I chose the Damier Ebene, and with the pink rose ballerine interior. It was gorgeous. So I took it on a trip, packed it up, Neverfull, got my kids' stuff in there, and then I used it on a vacation. And the 2 little tiny straps just killed my shoulder. I didn't care for it. The straps did me in, so it went. I was like, this is disappointing. But because I don't learn, I bought a Neverfull with roses on it because I thought, well, I love the pattern so much. I love this bag. I won't put as much in it. Hated the straps. They're not for me and my shoulder. I just don't care how it feels for it. So regret, love the idea of it, love the size of it, love a tote, but the two little tiny straps don't work for me. Oh, this burned me. I wanted the neon gradient. I got it in fuchsia. It was gorgeous. Vernis. It was a compact zippy. So if you saw it, it had like a hot blue, purple, hot pink gradient vernis. And the only way I got my hands on it was to buy whatever I could find. And it was a compact zippy, brand new. So I get it and I used it and I hated it. I hated everything about that stupid wallet. It only opened about this much and I had all my cards in there. And the slots were so tight, granted it was new, but to get them in and out was just a labor. And because I am me, I would carry it in the dust bag because I was terrified that it was going to get color transfer on it. Aesthetically, gorgeous. I love the colors. I love the pattern. But functionally, I did not care for that tiny, compact, zip on zip, try to get the cards in and out multiple times a day. So she got sold. Comparably, I bought this because it had my initials on it. And it was blue, and I painted it teal because I like teal. I got it for a really good deal. Never used it. The purse I use the most is a Lorette, and it's not very big, and this doesn't really fit in it. So maybe I regret that. I don't know. So I'm going to group that into the zippies. So far I have the Neverfull Speedy 30 zippies, the Tigerama Discovery, and then my fifth is going to be the Pochette Matisse. And it's super popular, and I get why. I like the shape of it. I like the compartments inside. I love the crossbody strap. It was wide, it was comfortable, but I hated the clasp. Because you have to, it's a button closure, so you have to slide it over to open and then close it. I know this seems like such a stupid thing, but just for me personally, I hated the clasp and it made me not want to use the purse. So I have learned that while crossbodies are my jam, I need a zipper. That's what works for me. So I was super disappointed because the Pochette Matisse is what, $18.40 new, and they're so hard to get a hold of. And when I had the opportunity, I got it, and then I didn't like it. Like, you would think, like, it's so popular, everybody loves it, why don't I like it? So I did. I tried to give it a solid, month of using it and tried to make myself love it, but I didn't. So those are my top 5 regrets, luxury purchases. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will participate in the challenge. And also please check out the links in the description. I will link to my Tigerama video when I unboxed it. And I was so excited. Gosh, it just burns me. But have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.